about the shooting in the night market. It's just such a dynamic space. How did you shoot here? Must have been. Can you talk about the challenges? You must have had some challenges like shooting in there. Can you talk about that a bit? Yeah.
Yeah, shooting in night market is something really, really special. And in the beginning, I talked to many different Taiwanese producers because I was looking for the online producer in Taiwan, and everybody told me that's not possible. You have to build out your own night market somewhere, and you have to hire all the extras. So I knew that's not the right way to do it. So eventually, we figured out a way. We rented a little stand at the corner, and we have a Tsou cinematographer who has a very small camera with us. So, the first day we have around 20 people crew on location. So when they set out a noodle stand and then they went across the street just watch. But immediately we attract so many people like stopping because they know we are shooting film. We have like all the crew wear black t-shirt, across the street. So we couldn't shoot that day. And then the second day, I decided we can't have anybody on set. We had to have like very, very small footprint so we can capture the real night market energy and all the people who walking around. So that's how we end up. We have around 5-6 people on set every day in the night market. So we capture the real night market atmosphere.
So, what have been some of the most surprising or meaningful reaction from the audience of the film that have seen the film? Can you share with us some of?
Thank you for the question. It's really, really special. We just premiered at Cannes in May, and like for me to sit down with the audience, that was the very, very first time, and also for all the cast because nobody's seen the film. So we were all really surprised how the audience gets the story. They laugh at all the funny places and they all kind of surprised with all the surprise places too. So I'm very, very happy that audience got it. Even they never been to Taipei and they never understand, you don't have Asian families, you probably don't feel that there's a very different dynamic. So I'm very, very happy that everybody understands it and then, gets something out of the film.
And now we get to talk to the cast. So for Shih-Yuan, this was your first on-screen acting role, as Shih-Ching just said. Can you talk about your experience working on the film and how did you prepare? How did you develop the character? How did you prepare if you did any preparation for your character, for your role?
Hello， 第一次演戏很紧张，然后一开始其实是接收到就是Shih-Ching在 IG 的讯息，然后一开始其实我以为它是一个 fake account， 就是一个假账号，但后来发现一切都是真的。然后我们约出去咖啡厅聊天，接着我就传了试镜盖给他，结果就上了。所以对我来说，其实是一场很不可思议的旅程，对。然后准备过程的话，我觉得Shih-Ching有带着我，我觉得主要是Shih-Ching带着我去经历角色的生命，就是和他的生活是长怎么样。我们有去槟榔摊实习，然后也很常跟妮娜一起去鬼混，就是把这些你们在电影里面看到的东西，全部都融入到我的生活里面。然后我们还会约去 bar 一起去讨论怡安可能会用什么样的手机壳，或是他喜欢什么样的颜色，他在这个状况下会做些什么事情。就是我觉得是把角色融入生活吧，对。然后很开心有这次的合作机会，对。
And so this was my first experience on set, and I was very nervous. And I was discovered, on Instagram, with the director, and we had conversation in a coffee shop, and then I submitted my self-tape to her, and that was it. And it started this incredible journey. And it really was about a process of being guided to just incorporate the characters into my life. We actually went to a Beetle Not stand where I interned there, and we had more conversations at a bar. We discussed details like what kind of cell phone shell would I use, cell phone case would I use, and so overall it was a really, really wonderful and happy experience.
Also another question for Shih-Yuan. So there is a very interesting and complex dynamic between the characters that you play, and Janelle, Tsai, and Ninaye. Can you talk about how you worked with them together and how you build up the great chemistry that you have on screen? Because there is a great chemistry between the three of you. So if we can talk about that.
我觉得这点蛮有趣，这点我觉得其实在一开始拍摄的时候，我们3个演员之间就有一定的默契，就是比如说可能我跟妮娜应该要是比较好的一个交流，但是我们在现场的时候其实也没有多说什么，我们就主动的是去接触对方。然后如果像是对Janelle 妈妈的角色，我们看过的剧本，我们知道我们其实有个 distance between us， 所以也没有多说什么，可是这件事情就这样子发生。所以我觉得这要归功于实情的选角，他已经把我们的这个角色该有的特质还有样貌，在我们身上已经找到，然后我们在现场已经都全权的准备好，我们知道我们要干嘛，这样子，对。
So even from the very beginning, we had a certain chemistry because my relationship with Nina is different, so we were comfortable approaching each other right away. And with the mom, we understood there was a certain distance there, and so not many words were exchanged. And it really comes down to the casting of the director, which captured the looks and the traits of the characters.